Drunk stories are like fine wine, sometimes smooth, sometimes messy, but always better when shared. Reddit is a treasure trove of legendary tales of intoxicated misadventures, from mistaken bathrooms to unexpected career aspirations. Here are some of the funniest drunk stories people have shared. Frat boys and the balcony bucket. A group of frat boys, heavily intoxicated, attempted to pee into a bucket placed on the ground while standing on the balcony of their frat house. The Obama enthusiast. A drunk man at 7-Eleven, celebrating Obama's election, declared he would run for office and make drinking legal at 18. He then saw a cop and shouted, "I know you, but I don't know if I know you from school or prison," before running away. The stop sign named Stephen. A drunk father ran over a stop sign, took it home, named it Stephen, drew a face on it, dressed it in clothes, and let it sleep on the couch. The tree joke. A hostel manager, completely drunk, sat silently staring at guests before asking, "Ask me if I'm a tree." When someone obliged, he burst into laughter, fell over, and said, "Of course I'm not a tree, you idiot. Do I look like a effing tree?" before passing out. The coffee table incident. A sleepwalking drunk stood up from the couch, pulled down his pants, sat on the coffee table, and urinated everywhere before passing out. Jell-O metaphor gone wrong. A drunk man tried to flirt with a girl at a bar, only for her boyfriend to shout, "Get your fingers out of my Jell-O!" Instead of fighting, the boyfriend laughed, bought the guy a shot, and wished him a happy birthday. Spanish mode activated. A man blacked out from drinking and when he woke up could only speak Spanish, even though he was a completely American, English-speaking guy. The naked tree rescue. A drunk friend climbed a tree in a backyard while naked and got stuck. He had to be rescued by the fire department. Raffle ticket genius. A dad took his kid to a pub on St. Patrick's Day to sell raffle tickets. The drunk patrons bought every single one. Traffic cones mystery. A college freshman woke up with 5 bright orange traffic cones in his dorm room and had no idea how they got there. Pissing off a leather couch. A drunk college student passed out on a leather couch and woke up to find he had peed himself and ruined his phone in the process. The vanishing muffin. A passed out drunk was given a muffin, said, "Oh my God, this is perfect," put it down, and immediately fell back asleep. When they checked later, the muffin was gone and no one knew what happened to it. The elevator struggle. A drunk man in a resort elevator struggled to press the number for his floor, repeatedly pressing the metal instead of the button. The case of the stolen cat. A drunk partygoer at a college house party tried to leave with the host's cat, puking mid-conversation. A drunk friend casually puked over a balcony mid-conversation and then continued talking as if nothing had happened. Peed in a closet. A college freshman drunkenly walked into a girl's room, mistook her closet for a bathroom, and peed all over her stuff. Possum drinking game. A drunk person explained a game where a group climbs a tree with a box of beer, sits there and drinks until they fall out. Stop sign stealer pays up. A drunk man stole a stop sign, realized the consequences, and went to the police station the next day to pay for a new one. The pink umbrella beatdown. A homophobic lax bro insulted a flamboyantly dressed man who then beat him with a pink umbrella. The crowd watched as the bully curled up in the fetal position. Dancing in a glass shop. Drunken students in Italy were fascinated by a glass-blowing demonstration until one of them accidentally shattered a $200 piece. The rugby escape. After a drunken rugby party, the entire team ran through fences to escape the cops. Shirtless o'clock. A house party had a rule that when someone asked for the time, the response had to be shirtless o'clock, requiring everyone to remove their shirts. The wall peeing incident. A drunk man, convinced he had found the bathroom, peed on the kitchen cabinets while his friend yelled, "That's not the bathroom!" To which he responded, "I know." Hotel room carpet disaster. A dad got so drunk at a football game that he mistook the hotel room floor for the toilet and peed all over it. Dumbledore's drunken speech. A freshman, wasted beyond belief, put a traffic cone on his head and ran around screaming, "I'm Dumbledore," before delivering a long speech about friendship. Naked sprinting puker. A drunk college student took off all his clothes, ran outside, and promptly vomited. Puking on a stranger's bike. A drunk man threw up all over a kid's bike, which was left outside, creating frozen puke sickles in the winter. The wallet and phone puddle. A man stopped to urinate in a parking lot and accidentally dropped both his wallet and phone into the pee puddle. Without missing a beat, he picked them up and continued talking on the phone. The lazy boy incident. A drunk man got up in the middle of the night, mistook a lazy boy recliner for a toilet, and peed all over it before returning to bed. The puke-showered car ride. A group of drunk friends in a car ended up getting sprayed with vomit when two of them tried to throw up out the window, only for it to fly back inside. Sharing a beer with a praying mantis. A drunk guy attempted to share his beer with a praying mantis for 20 minutes at a baseball game. Marine gets punked in Japan. A Marine in Japan accidentally ended up in a room with more men than expected during a drunken night. He ran outside naked, stole pink sweatpants, and woke up hanging upside down from a playground slide while children laughed at him. Drunk Santa's sleigh ride. A man got blackout drunk, went outside and rode a light-up Christmas decoration of Santa's sleigh until he collapsed it. The fanny pack confession. A drunk man wearing a fanny pack spent 20 minutes explaining everything inside it, including 6 different chapsticks and a secret pocket for emergencies. Drunk stories never fail to entertain, and these are just a handful of the wildest ones floating around Reddit. What's your best drunken mishap? Drop your story in the comments.